wind's ripping today. That's all right though. We're gonna get a video in. I've been getting some feedback, and I've actually had a little bit of time to actually drive my new combination with the 285-to-1 eLSD. I love it. I dig it. I think it's a very good upgrade for people to do. Like I said, especially with a little bit of power. I'm gonna do a POV drive today, and before I get started, I wanna say that I want you guys to like pay attention to first gear, because you gotta remember that my first gear in a manual, well, any manual ZL1 or SS1LE, my first gear is like 3 stacked gears of the 10-speed. So you're gonna see like the bog, but I'll show you. I'll do a demonstration with my hands. I'm holding the camera now, but you just gotta like hold the gas, just stab the gas, hold the gas a little bit, and then kind of work the clutch and listen to the engine, how it wants to bog down. So I've got a little uphill drive. This will be perfect. I don't know if the hill assist will kick in. Just kind of hanging out down here at a spot. It's nice and quiet. Sometimes you just need to get away, man. So, well, what is that dude doing? Oh man, some dude tried to take off without closing the hatch. So yeah, we're gonna go for a drive today. Kind of want to show you like the difference we haven't gotten on the dyno. I do have the port injection system. That's going to be a different video, but I still want to show everybody, like, you know, I'll put up on screen everything like the equivalent to a 10-speed gear, because I only have 6. There's 10, but my 6 is kind of like an 11th, if that makes sense. I know it's weird, but we're still gonna get a good drive in. I want to show you the range of the gears. I've got my phone with an app downloaded for the speedometer. Before we go, I want to say the performance. The best part about this thing overall, the performance related. I know I've had a lot of people say that I'm gonna lose. I even thought myself I was gonna lose, but it turns out that I actually, in the long run, I gained, because I broke even. So check out these 60 to 130 times. Oh, that was a 7.2. Here it is after replacing the differential. Slow down here. I'm gonna try. It's hard to find a flat ground, but so as you can see, I haven't lost anything. And that's good. That's what, to me, that's a victory. If I haven't lost anything and I've gained headroom, this was a perfect mod to do. Like I said, if it were me, I could be wrong, I don't know, but I'm guessing somewhere in the neighborhood of like 600 wheel, 650 wheel. That's the time that I would be willing to take this on if it were me, just because the drivability, first gear, you'll see port injection's gonna be, that's gonna be a key. That's gonna unlock a lot of it's not gonna unlock a lot of power, and I'm just saying that right now. It's not gonna unlock a lot of power, but the power adders which we gain from here on out, it's gonna exponentially increase. And we're not gonna be handicapped by direct injection fuel at all anymore. So can't wait for that. So anyways, let's get this drive on, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and here we go. Okay. I'm gonna leave the windows down. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in track mode. I hate this with new cars, the startup routine. But you'll be able to listen, like listen. And my AC is not on. It's, you hear it? Now that's me taking off as if I had my 373s in. So I'm just gonna say here's clutch, here's gas. If you're going to do this, you have to clutch in, and then you have to like, usually you would just blip the throttle and release the clutch and let the, you know, you would let the clutch find or match the speed of the engine, and then you would take off, accelerate. But with this, you have to clutch in, and then just, you have to find that teetering point to where it's like 1,000 RPMs or so. You have to hit the throttle and hold it. You have to hit the throttle, hold it, and then let the clutch out, and then let the clutch or the drivetrain adjust to the engine of the car. But yeah, it's no big deal. So you just have to clutch in, just like normal. Keep in mind, that's 3 gears. That's the first 3 gears of a 10-speed. So see how you get more efficient at it? So it's really no big deal. So, and then once you're going, it's no big deal at all, for sure. All right, man, so here's what I will say, and I will show you, this is a perfect demonstration. I'll show you 0 or on a hill. So you just let it out, but you'll see how far, like look how long first gear goes for. I'm still in first. 2.5, 30 miles an hour. Now shift into second. That is, to me, that's wild, because I would have definitely been shifting way before with the 373s. So yeah, second gear goes way out there too. Stupid stuff like this is why I'm not recording. Okay, so what I will do is, I'm in first gear. You'll be able to see first gear. I'm gonna show you, let's max it out here. First gear, 4 grand, 4,500. Now listen, I can't really max it out. This road's a little bit too bumpy, and the pavement is not in the best condition for this tires, the suspension setup. But what I will do is I will take it up. Remember, this each ratio will take, so we got 40. It's second gear. Once I gain power, it's not going to fall in the same category, not even with like a 10-speed, because with the way my gears are stacked up and stacked together, sorry, I had to kill the wind noise here. I know the exhaust is awesome to hear, but when I'm trying to talk, it gets a little in the way there. But as my gears are stacked up, stacked on top of one another, now you'll notice, like in a 10-speed, when it's doing its thing and shifting real fast, it's just bap, 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 bap. But you'll notice, like, my gears are real spread out in the beginning, and they're sandwiched together in the middle, just like a 10-speed, and then they get more spread out in the end as well. A 10-speed does all that, it's just more of it crammed together. Now, if you don't like shifting or whatever, I would definitely go with the 10-speed, but this is the same rear end. You know, it's the same drivetrain, same everything. It's just the transmission's different and the way it delivers power. So if I can reduce the shock on the rear wheel and get it to hook better and spin faster and have a more usable RPM range, I think this is a win. It does seem like the rev match is like, it's getting more accurate. I don't know, I still don't have cruise control, but when we go back on the dyno, I think when we type in and like tell this car what differential it has, I think everything is going to be a lot happier. And the 373, like I said, I believe that that differential was put in the car for factory. Look at that, I can shift into first, downshift into first at 30 to come to a stop. But I believe that 373 to 1 was put in the car to make 650 horsepower feel fast. But once you start climbing power, I think it's just that much power you're actually losing. I know that I had another subscriber say that you're gonna lose the torque multiplication. I actually never heard of that, and there's probably a good reason I never heard of that, because I think it was for automatics only, because it's talking about the torque converter. Nonetheless, I lost no performance, so, but I will gain performance in the future. If I'd have left the car at 650, I think the car was geared ideally for 650. Now, is this perfect? No. I honestly think, in my own opinion, if I had the choice, I would think I would choose somewhere for like a 310, somewhere in there, 310 to 320. I know a Corvette ZR1 has the same, a C6 ZR1, sorry, I had to mess with my radar detector, has the same gear ratio, same transmission, the TR6060, but they have a 342 to 1 differential in the rear as opposed to a 373 or a 285. So I still think that that's a little deep, but you know, if I had to guess, if I had to play, but I can't go to like a different differential without losing my eLSD. So maybe in the future I'll keep doing some digging and see if I can't find something that's interchangeable with the eLSD, because I do not want to lose that. I think that's part of the magic of this car. Lost nothing on the back half, but I will gain a ton in the future. So I'm going to be interested to see if we lost anything on the dyno. Other than that, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Subscribe, drop a like on the way out. We'll catch you on the next time. Until then, take care, guys. Later.